What if SHAZAM was forged not by ancient mythology, but by the divine pantheon of Dungeons and Dragons? In this mystical crossover, we dive deep into the rich lore of D&D's multiverse and recast the legendary magical champion with powers granted and gifted by 6 powerful D&D deities. But who is SHAZAM? SHAZAM, also known as Captain Marvel, is a super-powered alter ego of Billy Batson, a teen who transforms into an adult hero when he yells SHAZAM, the name of the wizard who grants him power. Each letter in SHAZAM represents a legendary being that grants him a certain power trait. S, Wisdom of Solomon. H, Strength of Hercules. A, Stamina of Atlas. Z, Power of Zeus. A, Courage of Achilles. And M, Speed of Mercury. Shout out to this comment for the idea, and if you have a similar idea, then let me know in the comments and I'll see what I can do. Alright, who do we have first?
Oma, Wisdom of Solomon, gives lawkeepers insight. Title: The Binder of What Is Known. Domain: Knowledge. Alignment: Neutral. Background: Oma is the god of inspiration, bards, invention, and universal truth. He is said to record every piece of knowledge ever learned or discovered. Gifts: omnilingual, can understand and speak all languages, even those of the dead or extraplanar beings. Mind shield, immune to illusions, mind control, and psychic attacks. Strategic brilliance, can instantly analyze battlefields, decode rituals, or unlock arcane traps.
Wow, okay, so can understand and speak all languages, even those of the dead. Nice. This makes sense for the wisdom. The mind shield, immune to illusions, mind control, and psychic attacks. That is a huge check mark. That's 3. Immune to illusions, mind control, and psychic attacks. So not only do we have the wisdom, we are immune to all sorts of attacks, protecting our mind even more. And then we have the strategic brilliance. Can instantly analyze battlefields, decode rituals, or unlock arcane traps. There's no trapping, there's no trickery. Even in the midst of battles, we are a brilliant champion. This mind is going to be hard to defeat. And that is the first one that we are using. Wow, alright. I love it for the first choice. Who do we have for the next?
Strength of Hercules, gives warlords might. Title: The Lord of Battles. Domain: War. Alignment: Chaotic neutral. Background: Tempus is the god of battle and strength, embodying honorable warfare and raw martial power. Gifts: Battleborn strength, lift mountains, slam titans, rival dragons in combat. Weapon mastery, instinctively knows how to wield any weapon, mundane or magical. Warrior's endurance, can withstand brutal battles for hours without fatigue.
The Lord of Battles, Battleborn strength, lift mountains, slam titans, rival dragons in combat. Yeah, we are up there with the titans. We slamming titans around like it's nothing, lifting mountains. Come on, y'all. Then we know how to wield any weapons, mundane or magical. We have that mastery. Anything we pick up is a weapon in our hand at this point, and we are masters at it. The warrior's endurance, can withstand brutal battles for hours without fatigue. Y'all better end this fight quickly, because if not, it can go on for hours, you know. This is a dope addition. This D&D champion for SHAZAM is going wonderfully. Alright, who do we have next?
Moradin, Stamina of Atlas, gives forge endurance. Title: The Soul Forger. Domain: Creation, Forge. Alignment: Lawful good. Background: Creator of dwarves and god of artisans. Moradin is a builder of worlds and giver of tireless purpose. Gifts: Divine endurance, never tires, needs no rest, and cannot succumb to disease or poison. Elemental adaptation, functions underwater, in volcanoes, or in the astral plane. Immortal Craft can forge energy-based defenses mid-battle.
So we added more to the endurance that never tires, needs no rest, cannot succumb to disease or poison. So we're just gonna upgrade. I feel like base form, yeah, we're not gonna get tired. We can fight for hours, but then if we really want to tap into the endurance, it can go on for how long we ever wish. Elemental adaptation is crazy. We're gonna adapt underwater, volcanoes, astral planes. Oh my goodness, this fight can happen anywhere, and it's not gonna be a problem. It's not a speed bump. This character is still slugging it out. Mortal Craft can forge energy-based defense mid-battle. That is fire. So we got some energy defense. We got some physical endurance. We got the mental. All of that is good to go. All right, who do we have next?
Power of Zeus gives goddess of all magic. Title: The Lady of Mysteries. Domain: magic. Alignment: neutral, good. Background: Mystra. Governs all magical forces within the Forgotten Realms. She is the weave incarnator force through which all arcane energy flows. Gifts: weave manipulation, bend, redirect, or nullify magic. Lightning form: transform using arcs of glowing weave energy. Dimensional access: can teleport or phase between realms via arcane pathways.
Wow. Okay, bend, redirect, and nullify energy. So we can redirect any energy attacks. We can bend it to our will. We got lightning form, transform using arcs of glowing weave energy. All right. Dimensional access, can teleport or phase through realms via arcane pathways. There's no tying us down. This is a very great addition for the power. I don't think it gets any higher than this when it comes to the magic. I'm stuck on the bend and redirect and notify magic. That is a lot. And there's a lot we can do with that. Especially if it's sent to harm us, we can just redirect that back. You know what I'm saying? So don't do any types of deadly death magic because, hey, you put yourself in harm's way. Who do we have next?
Torm, Courage of Achilles gives righteous valor. Title: The Loyal Fury. Domain: courage, law, duty, alignment, lawful good. Background: Torm is the paladin's god, upholding justice, honor, and bravery. He never retreats from a just fight. Gifts: divine valor, immune to fear, illusions, or psychological damage. Guardian's focus: keeps a cool mind even in cataclysmic scenarios. Holy Stand: gains power when protecting the weak or defying evil.
This is the courage, divine valor, immune to fear, illusions, or psychological damage. That is dope. That is even more of a double down when it comes to the mental. We are even more immune to the illusions and the fear. Guardian's focus keeps a cool mind. Oh wow, see the scenarios of anything that's going to happen, I don't see this champion sweating. This champion is not going to take a step back. You're not going to see this champion run in fear. A cool mind gets the job done. Gains power when protecting the weak or defying energy. Oh yeah, the Holy Stand. Yeah. Absolutely make that something dangerous. That just made this champion 10 times as powerful. I feel like that's what this champion is going to do, regardless, stand up for the innocent, protect the weak, go against the evil, the chaos. And just by doing that, is gaining power. This champion is getting empowered. Yeah, it makes sense. This is a very dope hero. This champion of champions, Alright, who do we have last?
Speed of Mercury gives cosmic traveler. Title: Dweller on the Horizon. Domain: roads, travel, distance. Alignment: neutral. Background: a god of endless journeys, far-long moves across space, time, and dimensions. Wanderers pray to him for safe passage. Gifts, supreme velocity, can outrun arrows, spells, or time distortions. Dimensional stride, can blink through obstacles or even hop planes briefly. Wind cloak flight, soars through magical currents faster than dragons or airships.
This is the speed. Can outrun arrows, spells, or time distortion. Interesting. Can blink through obstacles or even hop planes briefly. So I'm thinking that's, when it says blink, I'm thinking it's almost like teleportation. Wind cloak flight, soar through magical currents faster than dragons or airships. Okay, well, in the grand scale of the SHAZAM characters, we have some light speed, cosmic speed. I think I seen one time. This one is up there. I was getting a little worried, but faster than airships. Some airships, are pretty fast, but yeah, magical currents, faster than dragons. I don't know. This might not be the fastest. And usually these, when it comes to the weakest category, it usually be the speed. Unless you got the god of speed somewhere up here, I don't see it being any higher than that. But all right, what do y'all think about this champion of the D&D? Let me know in the comments, and y'all stay safe.